Northern Indiana is home to the largest tourism attraction in our state, the dunes. They attract roughly 3 million people a year. And everything sort of emanates from the dunes because the experiences that people are able to have once they've come to Northern Indiana and have that dunes experience, they can have a truly fulfilling experience beyond it. Some of my favorite things, I love Tall Tree Arboretum. I love the Songbird Bed and Breakfast. As I was driving over here, I went past Strongbow's. And last week we did a TV segment. We featured Strongbow's Turkey Pot Pie on that TV segment that we were doing. I think that's a destination restaurant because people know about it outside of the region. I mean, it's one of the signature foods of Northern Indiana, I think. But you know, some of the iconic images up here, I mean, the lighthouse in Michigan City, particularly with the setting sun. I mean, there are few more beautiful sights than seeing that. There are few more beautiful sights than seeing a setting sun over the dunes in general, I think. Tryon Farms, another great destination. I brought my family up here. This was a few years ago. We stayed at the inn. But I loved what was taking place there, sort of a free-range environment, you know, and that was at a time when free range was just gaining its popularity. You know, I think I mentioned to you I was in Crown Point just a few weeks ago. That's one of those idyllic courthouse square communities in Indiana. I mean, it's a movie set. And it was a movie set, right? Yeah. So, I mean, it's really just a cool place to go. And you have good feelings when you go in there and you experience it. As I'm driving around Valpo, I'm thinking, there's a cornucopia of things to do here. I don't have enough time to get out and walk around and explore it. And, you know, you don't find as idyllic a Main Street setting like you do here or like you do in Lake County. Marquette Park and Miller Beach in Lake County, I mean, that's one of those things that you would never expect to find there. And what a gorgeous, gorgeous setting. And what's so special in my mind about that is, sure, you could have a great beachfront experience, but if you're a bird watcher, just the migration of all these multiple species of birds that are traveling in the spring and in the fall, south to north, north to south. If you're into bird watching, there's no better place to go than to see them than there. So there's a ton of stuff up here. And as I travel further east, if I were to go into Steuben County, the Lakes Country up there, if outdoor recreation is your thing, I was just taken aback the first time I visited Lake James. And I saw the variety of activities happening on that. And the beautiful homes along the water. I mean, you've got this incredible little enclave of homes, and then people who are water skiing, or they're tubing, or you know, they're windsurfing. I mean, all of this stuff is happening around this beautiful, huge tree-lined lake. And then you can come back up in the wintertime and you can actually go tobogganing, you know, at the frozen toboggan sled runs that they have up there. I mean, so there's a ton of stuff to do up here and things that I love to be able to talk about because when we talk about them, few people know that it's going on and they don't expect it. In much the same way that they don't expect that you can have an incredible scuba diving experience in the Indiana waters of Lake Michigan. Or if you're a hardy enough personality and you like to surf, you surf the whitewater of Lake Michigan in the Indiana part in the wintertime. I've got pictures of a guy who's in a wetsuit and he's got icicles frozen on his beard because he just come out of the water after hitting some great waves. I mean, it's just some cool stuff that you don't really come to expect. We maintain a Facebook page. We've developed a pretty strong Facebook community. We also have a really strong Twitter community. I mean, when I leave here, I'll be tweeting about my experience in Valpo. The travel guide is a great way to do it. We've also developed a tablet version of it as well. And you can download our travel app. It's called Travel Indiana. The other thing is using our website, visitindiana.com. And there you can actually do trip planning. If you have an interest in seeing other parts of Indiana, we'll actually help you construct your ideal Indiana trip. We'll be on billboards and we'll be on television, we'll be in print and on radio. Our objective is to pull this blanket off of the state of Indiana and truly promote this asset and everything that we have to offer in the way that it should be.